Hey guys, what's up? Thanks so much for joining me here on my channel for another programming video. This one is going to be still in the beginner stages. We're going to be picking up right where we left off with the rock, paper, scissors game, and we're going to be using the code on that one, or not the same code, but we're going to be using the things that we learned in that game to this new one. So, and then we're just gonna be building on that. So within this game you're gonna learn for loops, and also we're gonna be playing around with the turtle module. So we're gonna incorporate some graphics, and we're gonna do a racing game. So yeah, definitely stay tuned if you're interested in that. It's still really easy. Should take you more than maybe like 10-15 minutes, depends on how long you type, but I do recommend, even once you have it all working and everything, to just go over it and make sure that you learn everything that each line does. And also just play around with the values, and you can increase the speed, decrease the speed, add more characters if you want, all these sorts of things, and just make it better. The more that you can play around with it and morph the code into something that's your own, the more of a challenge it'll be, the more you're making sure that you're actually learning all of the concepts. So yeah, that's it guys. I'm actually going to switch over to a voiceover this time. I'm going to have links to like the original code and like all the source code and everything like that down in the description, so make sure you check that out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Bye. So right off the bat, I'm just gonna get started with Anaconda and the Jupyter notebook. So I'm opening up that same notebook that we had open last time, and you can actually see the last program that we made. And that's one of the reasons why I really like Anaconda or the Jupyter notebook, just because you can see everything. And like, let's say you want to reference something that you did in the last little code snippet, then you can easily see what it does and copy that or incorporate it into your new code. All right, so right here we're just getting started by importing our turtle library, and from turtle we have this asterisk here just because we're importing everything. And we're going to do the same thing that we did last time with our random library, and we're just importing random integer. And then you can see me setting the speed to 5, and then we're putting the pin up, and that's just the position, so that when the pin is up, we're not drawing anything to the screen. And then when we do this go to right here, it's just doing our X and our Y, so it's just letting us know where on the screen this turtle is going to start drawing. And so this is drawing, going to be drawing some lines for us, and we're going to have 15 straight lines down the screen. So that's what you can see here with this for loop here. So for step in range 15, we're going to be taking a number of positional arguments, and this will all make sense once we run the program. But you'll see the pin goes up to draw the number, goes down to draw, then goes up, and then goes back down to draw a straight line, and then it just repeats that same process over and over. So that's what that loop is doing. And then right here we're just drawing our or not drawing, we're creating our characters, and not really characters, but more so I call them contenders here. And so right now we're just doing Bill, and so what we're doing here is just setting the color for each one, and also setting the oops, just got a text message. But sorry, one moment. Yeah, sorry, we're setting the color and then the shape, and then also the position. So we're going to do that 3 times. So I'm just copying and pasting that code and then just creating a new name so that it's a different character each time. And yes, I'm just going to copy that again, and we're going to make a guy called, so we're going to make a girl called Anne next. Right here we have Joe and Bill, Joe, and then we're going to have Anne. And yeah, so you're going to see this in a little bit. You can see that I made Joe blue and then Bill is red, but you can see here that I actually forgot to change the color for Anne, and that'll all come up in a sec. You'll see that mistake. But right here, so we're doing another for loop, and this one we're just going to call this turn. So for turn in range 100. So we're going to move each of our contenders forward, and we're going to do that, set that the amount of, or like the pace or the speed to a random integer between 1 and 5, and that's just what's going to tell us who wins. So it's going to be random. All of them are going to move at a pace between 1 and 5, but whoever is the lucky one who gets 5, or whose speed is greater than the other ones, of course, is going to win. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the program. That's it, really. And then I'm just going to run that, and then we'll make a couple of other changes. So yep, you can see the turtle drawing to the screen, our 15 lines, and then you can see that the red turtle and there's 2 blue turtles, and then they're all racing on the same line. So I forgot to change the position of each turtle, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then also change the color of Anne from blue to green, just so we can differentiate between the 3. And then I'm just going to change the position here so they're not all at, I think I left them all at like 120, so yeah, so I'm just going to do 100, I'm going to leave the one at 120, and then that one I moved to 140, but you're going to see in a sec that that's wrong. Not necessarily wrong, but I don't like the way that it displays. It's kind of, you can see it's kind of squished. You can see the green character is kind of off of our little track a little bit. So I'm going to change that and decrease the number. Since the y-axis in Python is actually opposite of what you would typically use, so the decreasing numbers instead of increasing it is actually what moves it up. So I'm going to decrease it and move the number, or move it down. Alright, and there we go. We're off to the races. And congrats to Rebel! And I just want to say thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!